Scenarios, this is the news. Cargo Line Volume 3 Intermodal coming soon. Not just coming soon, but there is actually a release date. May the 1st is when it's coming out. That's it, 3 days before Star Wars Day. In this image, we can see a DB Cargo Red Class 66 hauling a bunch of intermodal wagons with a 375, I think, from memory. The Cargo Line series continues. Contain your excitement as you haul intermodal freight wagons across UK routes in Cargo Line Volume 3, releasing on the 1st of May. This is images of the first two cargo lines, petroleum and aggregates, with its random graffiti. Cargo Line Volume 3 continues the series of freight-themed gameplay packs that add different freight wagons to formations and more gameplay to selected train sim world routes. Those ones added mainlining Great Western Express. Volume 2 added services to South Eastern High Speed and London Overground Suffragette. Cargo Line Volume 3 Intermodal will have the FCA Intermodal Spine Wagon. These were introduced to the UK in the year 2000. This fleet of approximately 400 wagons, arranged in coupled pairs, are capable of being laden with a variety of container-based loads and are found across the country. Ships bring containers in by sea and export them abroad, but the journey between the port and customer is done by rail. In Train Sim World 5, the FCA wagons feature dynamic container loads with containers of various sizes and colours. They do appear to be unbranded though, so we've just got coloured boxes. Made of ticky-tacky. Also new to intermodal loads is the 20-foot container, which is shorter in length and height than the 40-foot version seen in previous releases. The wagon consists of a main spine with multiple container locking points between two wheeled bogies. Conventional draw gear and buffers are located at one end with a permanent connecting bar at the other for linking with a twin. These wagons feature dynamic container load so that no two trains are the same. In-game, some wagons in formations have been pre-selected not to be loaded. So we can see here an unloaded set of spine cars and a loaded set of spine cars with different size containers. The pack also comes with a DB Cargo variant of the Class 66, previously seen in other Train Sim World add-ons. Now, the reason it's got a 66 is because they have to. It's to make sure that no matter who gets this pack, they have a Class 66 to drive it with. So it doesn't matter which routes you've got, you will have a 66 for the pack. That's why it's there. Timetable, scenarios, and gameplay. We can see one branded container, the ONE. Gameplay pack takes place across two routes: West Coast Main Line, London, Euston, Milton, Keynes, and East Coast Main Line, Peterborough and Doncaster. On the West Coast Main Line, London, Euston, Milton, Keynes is included in Train Sim World 5, Standard, Deluxe and Special Editions. East Coast Main Line is available as a separate route add-on. West Coast Main Line, London, Euston, Milton, Keynes. We can see a container sitting in the platform here at Milton Keynes. It's a little sad to see the Moya patterns and the anti-aliasing there. It'd be lovely if we could do something about that. The scenarios for West Coast Main Line are 4L44 Trafford Park to London Gateway, which is 60 minutes. 28 wagons, 1967 tonnes, 582 metres, starting at Milton Keynes, heading south to Wembley Yard. 4M24 London Gateway to East Midlands Gateway, 60 minutes, same consist, starting at Wembley Yard, heading as far north as Bletchley. 4L84 East Midlands Gateway to Barking Euro Hub, 40 minutes, same consist, starting at Kings Langley, heading south to Williston. There'll be 21 timetabled services to operate between Milton Keynes and London, so there's a fair selection there. Journey mode is also supported in West Coast containers, East Coast Main Line, Peterborough to Doncaster. We hear the DB Cargo Red 66 with containers alongside an Azuma. The scenarios for East Coast Main Line are 4E30 Felixstowe North to Leeds Terminal, 30 minutes, loco with 30 wagons, 1943 tonnes, 622 metres, starting at Retford, heading north to Doncaster. 6L55 Tinsley Yard to Ribble Lane, 45 minutes, 22 wagons, 960 tonnes, 462 metres, so it's slightly smaller. starting at Newark Northgate, heading south to Peterborough. 4E20 Felixstowe to Maspera, 120 minutes, loco, 24 wagons, 1013 tonnes, 502 metres, starting at Peterborough, heading north to Doncaster. There'll be 12 timetabled services to operate between Doncaster and Peterborough, so there's a fair selection there with FCAs. Journey mode is also supported in East Coast Intermodals. Creators Club Tools. There's the image here of the DB Cargo 66 with container wagons next to the cooling towers. Both the FCA Intermodal Spine Wagon and the Class 66 are supported in Livery Designer and Formation Designer, including both the full and empty wagons. The Class 66 also has rail driver support. A multitude of formation lengths are available to spawn in pre-roam and select in Scenario Planner. Train Sim World 5 Cargo Line Volume 3 Intermodal will release on the 1st of May for £9.99, €11.99 or $14.99 US dollars, so something in the vicinity of 20 for the Aussies. UK pricing will be £9.49 on certain platforms. For more details, see the main article on Dovetail Live. Be sure to keep an eye out on Skyhook Games' social channels for more details of the Cargo Line series of add-ons. So the next one is number 4, Military. Now, interestingly enough, we had Adam on one of the other ambassadors' streams this morning chatting about Cargo Line, and he did suggest that some of the other upcoming routes will also have Cargo Line timetables. So that's cool. We shall see it a little bit more then. All right, folks, that is the news. Cargo Line Volume 3 coming out on the 1st of May. Alrighty, see you later. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of Cargo Line. Bye now.
We played a game.